and this channel is Manos. This is a space where cancer survivors from all around the world can share their experience and we can learn from each other. In this channel, we talk about not only physical effects, but also emotional and social effects that cancer can bring during and after the treatments. Today, we are going to talk with Kaiti. She's a cancer survivor from Greece that is going to tell us a little bit about her.
Hi, my name is Kaiti Malolli.
What is your favorite food? And what are you passionate about right now?
I live in Athens, in Greece. I'm a psychologist, so it's the most important thing for me right now. I'm working a lot. My favorite food, I think, is souvlaki because if you have been to Greece, you know souvlaki. It must be your favorite food. I mean, there is no other choice here. So I love it. I'm passionate about my job a lot. Psychology, and right now I'm being trained in group psychotherapy, and it's what I keep doing right now for the most of the days.
How was to have cancer in Greece?
It's an interesting question because when I was diagnosed, it was like 12 or 13 years ago. And the stigma was a lot of people keep hearing the word cancer, and it made them feel very uncomfortable. So it was something like that, and a lot of people could not say the word at all. So at that time, I think the stigma was so big. But I think I was lucky because, as far as I know, because I'm from Albania, and the situation in Albania was like worse. The stigma was bigger, and also the hospitals and everything was not so in such a good condition. So at the same time, I was feeling lucky that I got diagnosed and cured in Greece.
For how long have you been outside the treatment or in remission? And what type of cancer?
I had osteosarcoma on my left arm. I had my left arm amputated. I was being cured for about 3 years because I relapsed two times, once with my arm and once with my lungs. So I was being cured from 13 till I was 16. Right now I'm 28, so I'm 12 years cancer free. So everything is good now.
And talking about cancer, other cancer survivors, do you know many cancer survivors and how can you describe them in one word?
Yes, I do know many actually because I'm in the Greek organization of survivors, of young survivors. So we are a lot. And the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of them is like they are funny. So I would use the word funny because I laugh with them all the time. So I think that the perfect word to describe them.
Side effects from the cancer that you actually liked or your favorite superpower that cancer gave you?
During my cancer journey, I became more compassionate about people, and it's one thing that has made me one of the things that had made me what I am today. So it's why I chose to become a psychologist because I was feeling so compassionate about all the other kids and adults and parents and all those groups. That's one magic thing that I got because of all this journey.
One. What is the weirdest or funniest thing someone said to you during your cancer journey?
Okay, so I don't know if it's funny. Someone would laugh with it, but when I was being in treatment, I had once gone to the hospital for my exams. As I was waiting with my mother there was a totally stranger guy there. I don't know, maybe he was a relative or something. And he looked at me and he came and started to asking me things like, what do you have and why and everything. The conversation was ending. He told me, I think you had cancer because you live in a very dangerous area. And I was shocked. And I said, what do you mean? I live in the center of Athens. I mean, what's dangerous about that? And he said, no, no, it's very dangerous. I think that's why you got cancer. And it's like, okay, I will remember that forever. It's the weirdest thing. I had never heard the same thing again. And now, I might laugh sometimes, but sometimes I keep thinking, like, what did he mean? I really, still today, I don't understand.
I really believe that there are so many people that it's just that they don't know how to react. Like,
Yes, it's true. It's true. The worst thing for me, or one of the worst things, is when somebody asks me, like, what did you have? Because someone can see it also, because I have my arm amputated. So a lot of people keep asking me, like, what did you have and everything. And as soon as I start telling them, they're like, oh my God, I cannot hear this. This is so sad. And I'm like, okay, if you cannot hear it, why did you ask me though? I don't get it. That's one funny thing still, but sometimes it's a little bit uncomfortable.
do you joke about having cancer?
So I do joke about having cancer, as I said before, with people that are also survivors, because we understand each other and we talk about the brain fog or all those things. And most of the times with my friends, I keep joking about the thing that I have only one arm. So a lot of people come to me and we laugh with that a lot. So someone might ask me to do something, or sometimes I ask people to help me, and they're like, "But why don't you do it yourself?" And I was like, "Okay, can you hear me or can you see me here? I mean, something is missing, so please help." And we laugh all the time with that. And sometimes people that are outside might not understand it, but for us, it's so funny because it's something that it's only it's true. So we have to do something with it, and we laugh with it. Yeah.
And what changes would you like to see in your country to better support cancer patients?
I think we need in hospitals more psychologists, more sociologists, because it's something that it is missing. And a lot of times when it's being to when it is announced to parents that the kid has cancer, they have no idea how to react, what to expect. They need to talk to somebody, and there is no one there to just to listen to them. And the other thing is about the survivors, that we need a good follow-up care, because it is something that it is missing in Greece, and there is a big gap there that we should do something about it. I think there are a lot of changes to be made on that topic, because as soon as we finish our therapy, we have no idea where to go, who we should visit next, because we cannot go to the pediatric hospitals. We are 20, I'm 28, but nobody says that you should go there or you should go there, and we have no idea. We have to search it ourselves. So I think there is a big gap there.
Which word describes you that is not related to your cancer experience?
So I think that in psychotherapy we have a word, and we say that you are a lover of life, and it's something that I totally love. But I don't think it's because of cancer. I think I had it since I was a little kid. It's a trait that I had before. I had it while I was in treatment also. A lot of people were coming to me and saying, "Wow, you're such a into life, and want to experience things and everything." And it's more and more as I keep getting older.
Last question. What is your soul animal?
Wow, I haven't thought about this before. I think it's a cat. I love cats because they are so sweet when they want, but they are so much independent, and they have like their own personality. I mean, I love dogs, but they are like they do whatever you tell them and everything. But cats, I love them. They're in their own world. They feel like they own you sometimes. I think that's it.
Thank you, Katie, for the interview.
Thank you so much for having me. It's so nice.
Did you like this interview? Well, if you like it, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with other people. And also, if you even more like, you can support us with Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you.